Hi, this is Catherine with a video on Sculpt Studio for Second Life. This is a beginner video, and I'm going to be showing you what you receive when you purchase Sculpt Studio. You'll receive this little black box here, and when you unpack that, you'll see that there are 4 items in there. Starting at the bottom here, we have the how-to note card with some information for you. The wiki is a good source for information on tools, and there are a couple of tutorials there to help you get started. The Sweet Sculpties group, I really recommend that you join that and ask questions there. There are a lot of really good people there who are always willing to help. The classes and office hours. The office hours are hosted by the Black Box, who is the creator of Sculpt Studio. It's kind of a question and answer thing, and you can bring any problems that you might be having. You can also get some good hints and tips there. Then we have the accessory box. That's this little box here. When you unpack that, you'll see there's quite a few items in there. First is this little black res HUD. It's really just a toy that you can play around with. And there's a note card on how to use that. Next is the dummy plugin. That's for plugin developers for Sculpt Studio. Next is the Sculpt catalog. That has a note card on how to use it, and you can play around with that. Next is the Sculpt Studio tool script. That's really an advanced tool, and hopefully I'll be able to make a video on how to use that in the future. Then these textures, those are in the background back here. These are your Sculpt Studio texture maps. You can download these onto your hard drive and use them in a program like GIMP or Photoshop and create textures for your sculpties. Next is the flip chart. And that gives you information on getting started with Sculpt Studio. I think I'm going to make a video stepping you through that and help you get started. Next are these 2 little viewers. Unfortunately, these don't work anymore, so you can really just delete those. And then lastly is the Sculpt plugin. That's also an advanced tool which I plan on making a video on. Then lastly, you have your Sculpt Studio map. This is your main tool where you're going to be making your sculpties. So I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching. On June 11th, 2012, there was an update to Sculpt Studio, and it changed a couple things in the accessory box, took a couple things out, added a couple things in. The first 2 things are these 2 viewers that didn't work anymore. They've been taken out of the accessory box, and you won't find them in Sculpt Studio at all anymore. Then added in was this Mesh Studio default texture, and what that is the default texture used with Mesh Studio. In case you don't know, Mesh Studio is another program made by the Black Box that creates meshes directly out of prims. And from what I understand from the Black Box, this doesn't really have a use here in Sculpt Studio. It's just in there in case you want to use it for something. Then the big change in this update is the SS to MS drop box. And what this does is it makes your sculpts directly usable in Mesh Studio, and you can just add it to your meshes just like you use prims. And if you don't know much about Mesh Studio, don't worry about it right now. I'm going to make a video explaining how to use this in the near future. So those are the changes with the new update on June 11th, 2012.